Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you may be on this wild and wonderful planet. Stamp collecting is fun, and so is stamp collecting, which we're going to have a little look at today. So I'm back in this box of tricks, so to speak, and immediately I've taken just a quick handful, and I've got an Österreicher stamp here. Kaiserliche Königsliche. This is a wartime stamp. You can see the soldiers there firing into wherever they fire to. That's quite nice. I do collect war stamps, First World War stamps, particularly German or Austro-Hungarian, I suppose you'd call it, and Germany from the First World War. What else have we got? I'm going to keep this one out so I can add it to my book. Right, we've got Rhodesia, which was named after Cecil or Cedric Rhodes. Later became Zimbabwe. 3-cent postage. UPU, Union Postal Union. There's a nice post box and a postie there. That's a lovely stamp. I don't have many Rhodesian stamps. Next up, we've got Eire. The Republic of Ireland. Roger Casement, who was an Englishman. He was big in Africa, really anti-slavery in Africa, and then he, I think, was he spying or he joined the IRA or something, and was eventually shot in 1916. That's a nice stamp. Some nice history there. I think he was with Joseph Conrad, in Africa, around about that time. Roger Casement. Here we've got Italia, a nice pair. Next, you may say, Peter, I've got much to say about that. I don't really know anything about that. Here we've got a lovely looking stamp, Russia, big, CCCP, so USSR. Again, one of those I need to keep out. Quite a size, isn't it? So we'll keep that one out. Here we've got Space, the Final Frontier. So that also has to be kept out. That's a very nice find. Cuba. CCCP Cuba. And helicopters and people. So a joint mission, I would say, between the Cuban authorities in Havana and the CCCP in Moscow. Next we've got, have we not, Denmark, 1983. Yes. And then we got good old Greece. There's a lot of Greece stamps around. It can make a nice little collection of. Is that a space one? I don't think it would be space. But there's certainly something going on there. Possibly needs looking up. We go to the other ends of the earth, to Alberton, Auckland in New Zealand. 20-cent stamp. Lovely building. Denmark King. Czechoslovakia. They do like a figure. Bulgaria. Grenada. Here. In the Grenadian colours, I would suspect. Green and yellow. 6th Caribbean Jamboree, Jamaica. Beautiful French stamp there. Campagne de l'écuyer et de la bitabilité. I don't know what that means. But whatever it means, it's something positive to do with flowers, I suspect. Here we've got Esposizione Mondiale di Filatella. So this is actually a philately stamp produced by the Italian Post Office to celebrate philately. Well done. More of that sort of thing, I say. Well done, Italy. Talking of Italy, here we have the Giocchi 17th, would that be? 17th Olympiada? I think it might be. Let's have a look in some of these holders here. What's this here? Mokba? 1917 to 21. That's interesting, isn't it? So we got the early Communist Party taking over there. And I suspect here and here. And then underneath Pakistan, here's 4 million marks from the Deutsches Reich during their inflationary period in the 20s. And more Pakistan, so that's quite nice. I'm going to keep these to one side. I think I might have to take the Pakistani ones out. No, I'll do that later, but I'll keep those to one side, I think. They're quite lovely. Greece old. Postage Gibraltar, yeah. Strait Settlements and Showenstein, Federation of South Arabia. Yep, interesting. But that's one side. Suomi strip of 3. So not much there. This is more. No, we'll have a look at this one at the top here. Jib again. An overprint, OKGS, Kiribati, it's the national flag. Here we have a Malta statue, Kiribati again, Fish Farm, Ghana, Duke of Edinburgh, CCCP, this is nice. Look at the USSR celebrating the penny black. That needs keeping out. These things pop up every now and again, they're interesting. New Zealand fish, some of the best fish in the world. Keeling Island, Cocos. I certainly have not got one of those. So that's quite nice. Castles. We'll leave that for again. A cutout, so someone's been cutting out paper. Proud collection of philatelic Valentine. Yeah. Leave that for now. A very nice cover. British Postal History, first day of issue. The Mail Coach, penny black. W. Cassons, no Cassus, care of Corneats, Woodford Green Post Office. And we got all 4 of the technology stamps there. Posted to Essex, or cancelled in Essex. New Zealand Christmas stamps, 1979. 1979, that's nice. Canada. The blue whale. Is it the blue whale or the humpback whale? Pakistani service. We saw one of those last time. Greece with still the papers from the corner on it. And possibly an overprint, which I think we saw last time again. Set of 3 here. The Italy Castillo series, so 3 of the same. Making a post, Chile 1967, got to be World Cup, hasn't it? Possibly. Brunei, the King of Brunei. Hellas. Polska. España. Russia again, a more modern one, 81. So they're getting away from like political propaganda postage into, plants and birds, rocks and things, sand and hills and rings. South Africa, telecom. Ooh, I'm spilling stamps. Here's a nasty one. When I see something nasty, I get a little bit excited, and why not Gibraltar? I mean, it's in a holy mess, and therefore has been through the mill. And that tells me that it's been through some sort of history itself. It's been handled. Australia, is that Christmas? It's got koalas and kangaroos and another koala or wallaby. Here we've got Flight Sergeant from Australia, Middleton. Won the VC. Victoria Cross. All of which are made from the guns of the Crimea. Here we've got, from the metal from the guns of Crimea. Here we've got, from the cannons. Here we've got Franco. Then we've got a big stamp here. What's this one? You want to know, don't you? It's got to be Magyars. I love a big old stamp. Again, Christmas. Good theme. Popular theme. Get that. Celebrating the end of war, maybe, or... Well, looks like the dates match. Germany. It's like Accidents Will Happen series came out in Germany in the Bundespost. Canada. Pakistan. Excuse my sinuses, they're dreadful today. My sinuses are really bad today. Have been for the last couple of days. Canada. More Castillo. More Pakistan. This is big. South Africa, Republic of. Lovely. Canada. South Africa using photographs proper. Airmail postcard stamp with a rhino. Not sure where that is. I have seen it before. Ooh, an Antarctic stamp has to be kept out. An Australian Antarctic Territory stamp. I do collect those beauties also. So that's going to fit nicely. That's a real Billy bonus. There's a few bonuses with these, and this is lovely. What is that? It's a tally. It's got to have some sort of age on it. 2 centimes. Centimes. Hellas. Russia. Well, CCP, yep. Keep that. I think we're going to have to go to that unfinally moment. So we'll finish with this one here, which is a beautiful stamp, Canadian stamp. So we have mother and child. It's the International Year of the Family. Yeah. Rocking horse. Caring for old people. Children with dolls. Child in the play area. So that's a lovely stamp, I think, to finish with. A nice positive one. But then this jumps out at me. And I think that's another one for me. Australia, Antarctic Territory, 33 cent stamp. So that's 2 for me. That's it for now. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Sorry about the presentation, but I can hardly speak, I can hardly breathe, I can hardly talk and breathe at the same time, well I can't. So I hope you're going to have a great day. Stamp collecting is fun. I'll see you again tomorrow, hopefully, or the next time. Until then, enjoy your stamps. Bye for now. Bye.